Just an update. It's November 7th, 2022. I keep putting the white vinegar out, and I always get a blue sky, right? It actually evaporates quicker, the white vinegar evaporates quicker in the colder climate. And look at this sky, folks. It's cleared up. Yeah, it destroys all the chemtrails, the chemical clouds. And I have a further theory that this ball of light in the sky requires a clean atmosphere to get stronger, right? If you think about it, it interacts with our environment. The oxygen, right? The carbon dioxide, the nitrogen, right? If it doesn't have a clean atmosphere, it gets weaker and gets colder, this whole climate, right? So my theory is that this ball, this earth that we live in, the flat earth, was a tropical environment, okay? It was a tropical environment because it was warmer back then, before the big event. And I think when the big event happened, it made the whole climate colder, and that's why we get winter seasons, right? I don't think we're supposed to have a winter season. I don't even think we're supposed to have like an ice wall or Antarctica or anything like that, right? I think it was a warm tropical environment. So let me get back inside and continue this video. Yeah, keep putting the white vinegar out, folks. It works. It works. Look at this. So here is the world, the real world. This is not actually the actual depiction, but I'm just using this as a representation. So don't take this as a real Earth, right? So, like I said, I think when the big catastrophe happened, the floodwaters of Atlantis came in, and these parts froze up. And I think the sun was, the atmosphere and the sun were changed as well, because this ice wall, the supposed ice wall, Antarctica and all these other places started freezing up, right? But now I think what's happening is, I'm not saying I'm not the only one doing it, but I think a lot of people are doing it, putting the white vinegar outside and recharging the sun. I think the sun, this sun right here, it's starting to go back to what it was before, and that's what they're calling it climate change, right? It's not climate change, folks. I think our Earth is going back to what it was. Like I said outside, I think the Earth was a tropical environment because this sun was affected by the big event, right? This big event, it not only did it melted the buildings like this, right? I think it changed the atmosphere, but I think what's happening is I see the rivers and the lakes are disappearing. I think that the Earth is going back to what it was 200 years ago before the big event, right? Yeah, and I also notice the weather is getting better and better each November, right? This is the weather right now. This is November 7th, 13 degrees. This is November in Canada. We should be like 8 feet under with snow, right? And look at this, folks. This is like this is tropical for us. And I think me putting the white vinegar outside is helping it big time, because them spraying the atmosphere with the chemicals, it's also blocking the sun using the particulates. I think it reflects the sun back into the back away from the Earth, right? Bill Gates, his Bill Gates plan is to reflect the sun's sunlight, right? I think these guys want to keep it cold, right? I don't think this Earth is supposed to have any ice. I don't think there was any ice before. I believe that it was a tropical environment. And what's happening now, you're seeing it everywhere, folks. You see Britain getting warmer, everywhere else getting warmer. It's reverting back to what it was, folks. So yeah, and I noticed the white vinegar evaporates quicker in our colder climate, right? I literally have to refill that pan every single day because it evaporates quickly. Because what's happening is it's evaporating quicker. It's recharging the sun. It's destroying the chemtrails, right? And I have to refill it. So yeah, I'll keep a close eye on what's going on here. But I think the Earth is reverting back to what it was. And my theory, I don't think anybody else is talking about this, but I think the sun is recharging itself because the atmosphere is clearing up from the chemtrails, right? With us putting the white vinegar outside, it's clearing the chemtrails, and the sun is getting stronger, as it's supposed to be.